Hello, this is Pearson Education, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can limit the number of attempts to an exercise answer and the actual question itself. There are two places that you can do this, and I'll show you both locations. So we're going to get started by choosing an assignment, and I'm just going to go ahead and choose this Homework 2.4, and I'm going to choose to edit the assignment. Click Go. You can also, of course, create an assignment from scratch. And then once you get to the second step, after you've named your assignment, and then you've selected questions in here. So this is an assignment that has the question selected. So to understand how you're going to want to limit the attempts, first let's talk about how MyMathLab works. So when you're looking at the assignment, every time a student comes in and attempts to answer this question, they actually get 3 attempts at this answer blank. Okay, so they get 3 attempts to answer this item before they get marked wrong. So to show you that, I'm going to work the problem as a student, and I'm going to get this wrong. Okay, and sorry, it gives us some feedback. And then we'll try it again, and you get more feedback, and then we can try it again. And then notice what happens is it gives us the answer after the 3rd attempt. But also notice that you have similar question available. So the way that MyMathLab works, at first it will give a student 3 attempts at every answer blank over here, and then mark it wrong. And then it also gives them the ability to try a similar question after they've gotten it wrong once. And they can continue to try this over and over again. So if you want to limit the questions, you can limit the amount of times that they can answer an individual question, and you can limit the amount of times they see this type of question. Okay, so first we're going to go in and we're going to limit the amount of answers they can put into a single question here. So let's close this, and now where we'll go is we're going to go to View Assignment Details. And I'm going to click on that, and then I'll maximize my screen, and you're going to see tries within each question. So that means every answer blank, instead of getting 3 tries, which is the default, I'm going to say they get 1 try. And I can do it for an individual question, or I can do it for all the questions by clicking the button up here that highlights all of them. Then I click 1, and I click Apply to Selected, and now all of them have a 1 in here. And I'll go to the bottom, and I click OK. So now I've made it so if we go back into this question and we attempt it as a student, and I get it wrong, similar question will come right up. So it's going to automatically change this question, and so now it's limiting me to just 1 answer in this answer blank. Okay, I'll close this. And now there's one other place that you can limit the amount of times they see a similar question, and that's in step 3 when you're creating an assignment. So we're in step 2. Now we're going to click Next and go to step 3, which is Choose Settings. And now here, as you scroll down, you're going to see Access Controls and Attempts per question. So what this means is how many times a student can work each question type. Okay, so if we don't want them to see multiple or unlimited questions, we could say limit that to 3. And now they will only see that question 3 times before the question is locked to them and they must move on. So in this scenario, where we minimized the attempts per answer blank to 1 and gave the student 3 tries at that type of question, what would happen is a student would answer the question once. If they get it wrong, they would then get a similar question, answer it, get it wrong. They would then finally get a 3rd question, all different iterations, and they would answer that one, and whether or not they get it wrong or right, they would not be able to try a new question. Okay, so those are the 2 areas that you can use in order to limit the amount of tries within each question blank and the question itself. I hope this was helpful, and have a great day.